Good morning, YouTube. It's been a little while. Haven't gotten much film lately. We're finally back into some trees here. 2 spruce. Not huge, but definitely a little bit of rigging. The stuff's over the house on both trees. And I believe we're gonna do some limbs on an oak tree in the back. I am not 100% on that yet, but we got this job, and then we're gonna roll into town and a couple more smaller maples in town to do a little bit of rigging and stuff. They're not very big trees, but there is some rigging. It is Tuesday morning. Got a whole bunch of rain last night. Also took back a little bit of fence so we can get the skid loader in here to grab the logs so we don't have to pick them up by hand. You know, we have a machine, we're going to use it, and he did let us we'll put it back. We just rolled back the fence a little bit, give us a little bit of opening for the chipper and stuff. Camera was not on, but we're not very high up here. We're right over the roof, and I'm just handling these limbs down, some of them. I took the smaller one, Clyde took the bigger one because change of plans, and I'll show you later. But we got limbs to do in the front here. The one's way out there over the wires. You see all the wires there. We're gonna work on that as well, but I'm gonna go up that red oak next. Sappy limbs. Sap over your line. We don't like sap on the line. Nearing the top of this spruce here. As you can see, you have a nice drop zone down there. I believe that's just cement. If the top hits it, it's not going to harm it anyway. What I'll do here is I'll keep going up a little bit, get some of this, like these 3, some of this stuff here, maybe 1 or 2 up there. Take the house side off, the weight off the house side, and I think if I notch it and back cut it, I'll push it right over, no problem. We have a couple jobs coming up that are pretty significant. One job where there's 1 white oak and 2 red oaks, and they are insanely huge trees. They are big trees. That'll be exciting to do. Notch it for right out there. Just left to that little tree down there and these limbs here. For people unfamiliar, this is what they call a Norway spruce. Really any type of spruce, and I'm sure some fir trees and stuff like out west are the same, but I always I will curve cut this, but I always curve cut because I've had it where, if you don't cut it fast enough, this will actually hold on and jerk you real hard. It has happened to me. Oh, just like that. And we'll block out some big pieces. Want to get the machine in to pick the logs up, but we are got to watch ourselves on some space. I do think I have a place to dump close, but I knew these 2 trees should have fit in the chip truck. We're about 35 minutes away from home, so you know, try not to run home and unload. It's gonna be tight now with like all this stuff is coming out here. Cole, how you doing today?
Good, good. How about you?
I'm good. Jesse, you're good as always, aren't you?
Never bad.
All right, YouTube. We got that problem limb over the wires over there. This stuff here on this maple is a little bit, it's in my way a little bit. And it's only gonna take me 6 minutes to go up and trim away from the wires what I have to, but we don't know 100% what we're gonna do with that limb yet. If I can get out far enough, I can handle the stuff down, or if we have to swing the whole limb. We have a light right there, and I'd rather swing the whole limb this way if possible, so we don't have to impede on that light at all. So I'm gonna go up here quick, cut some of these limbs off, so we have some room here. Tree's a mess.
Even this next bit, if you hinge it down, it's really mess the line.
I'm gonna have to go up a little bit more and get them ones there too. Boy, I really wish I had a ladder and a pole saw. This tree's not good. It's dying out everywhere. Cole, here you could throw this in my bag, and then we'll get set up to do this red oak here. Now we have plenty of room here for this double limb right here, and see what we can do with it. I'm gonna go up there and tie in for sure. We're up in this red oak here. It's a shame, there's a nice tie-in right there. I like that cross, but the problem is I gotta get way the hell out there. This limb here is gonna be interfering with me, and I really don't wanna cut more than we have to. Again, we don't really have a lot of room in the truck. So I'm tied in here. I'm probably gonna set a rope here. Probably just gonna do natural rigging. I'm not gonna set my ring or nothing. It is only 2 limbs. I will get out far enough that they're not too heavy. The problem is the wires underneath. All right, guys, I hope that I'm going to be out far enough there. What I have here is a spider leg. You know, he's gonna pull up hard on this, and you know, we're gonna try to swing it that way, and I hope I have just enough weight out there that I could do this, but we'll see what happens. I think I actually, Jesse, pull up real hard on the rope, give it a lot. All right, let down some. Let me just loosen this just one more time. Okay. Pull up hard. Yeah, it worked. I just had to help it. I managed to get all the way out there within a few minutes here, and you know, same thing. We got the spider leg. I trimmed one limb off that was heavy on the right side here. So I'm hoping, and I can probably get out and help it, hoping we could swing this limb right over it. It's going to be really close. Question for you guys: do you want to put the lowering device on quick? Yeah, we're gonna put the lowering device on quick. For the simple reason of it is a fairly big limb, and I don't want them straining. I'm gonna move that limb right now. I failed to see that, boys. Now it should go. It's going down a little bit. Down, hold. Such a big limb. Yo, can you throw a tag line around it? I should have done that. A little bit of, nice. Nice. Nice job, guys. The wind helped this YouTube a little bit. Ready, Jesse? Nice job, buddy. And then YouTube, the same thing here. I absolutely love doing this technical stuff. The guys learn something. You know, I learn something every day. Like literally my favorite part about tree work. Learning something new every day. Good pressure. Better put a little more on that rope, Cole. There you go. No, you don't gotta walk it off, but I'm gonna have to help it a little bit. Hold her. Go ahead. Yep. Nice job, boys. Watch that wire, watch that light. I honestly do not think we have to rope. I think it'll miss the house. So we are done here. We're gonna go to the second job, probably only do one tree. It's a friend of mine, he doesn't live very far. I don't think we'll have time to do both. We're running pretty late here. This client added quite a bit more than I expected, and it's okay. And again, I don't wanna be flying around like a maniac, you know, trying to bang out all this work in a day. Listen, we'll get to it. We're not gonna starve to death. But there's that big limb we took off there over the house. And I believe he does want these two stumps ground. So we'll come back at a later date, and that's another thing. He didn't ask me to grind the stumps, so I got to come back and grind stumps. If I'd have known he wanted that, I would have priced it accordingly and just did it while we were here, but I did not know. So it's all right. What are you gonna do? We'll come back and do them, and like I said, we'll go get one more tree down today, and I'll bring you along for it. So all right. Hello, YouTube. Second job. We're probably only gonna have time to do one of these trees today. This one's the more important one. He's doing something down here on the ground. But it's a maple. It's not huge, but it's spread out. You know, it goes over the neighbor's side here, which we do have access to. If we, you know, fall a limb or two here, it's not a huge deal. But waiting for the other guys to get here. I'm gonna get up there. I'll get tied in, and I'll start getting this tree on the ground. Here's our access right here for the chipper. They're gonna be pulling it in here. And then here's the other tree that we're gonna probably do on Friday. Again, not a real big maple. Spread out though. It's, you know, we definitely have some stuff going over the house here. You know, there is rigging in this tree. So even though this tree's a bit smaller, I think there's a little bit more time in it. They're already here. Very good. I'm in a mood to climb today. Like I said, we ripped through that first job. Hadn't it been for all that extra, you know, we could have done both trees here today easily, but it happens. I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm not, like I said, it's like 1:30 or something, and I'm not gonna be flying around, you know, getting all crazy, trying to hurry up and get this done, get that done. I'm just not doing it. This job is only literally 5 miles from my house, and we have a small job to do climbing on Friday, and we'll get that small job done pretty quick, and then we'll come here and we'll finish this job here, and it's gonna be perfect. So, all right, I'll bring you along. Yo, Clyde, you could come up the same spar I'm in and tie right in next to me. Come right up this one and tie in up over there. But I'm gonna get this out of my way quick. Clyde, you're not up here yet, buddy? All right, Clydey, baby. Clyde, I did not call you a Clydey.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
I heard you.
I'm sorry. Let me get my line out of your way. All 200 feet of it. Remember Rocky Balboa? Greasy fast speed, pal.
Job is finished. Tree went good. Everything went very well. Left the stump a little big. He's gonna rip it out and do something with this. That one right there. We're coming back a different day to do it though. Boys are loading up. Everything's cleaned up. Jody's making phone calls. Another day in the books. Enjoy your day.